Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Ooh, that was close. Oh, okay, it wasn't close, it was dumb. We're off to a great start here today. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Minibrunn Farm. Man. Yeah. Got the biggest machine in the game in the tightest point of my garage, you know. It works out great. Oh, well. So do hope everybody's doing well. There we go. Let's get you out where we can jump on it. Perfect. That almost looked like it was moving, didn't it? Maybe it's not on there too steady. Oh, as you can see, I have windrowed all of our hay. So I got rid of that little windrow, and I bought basically the next size up. Now that one's from the Alpine pack. And nice thing about it is, for an in-game item, it's pretty cheap. 18K. So, you know, I mean, obviously that's decent money. I haven't had $18,000 in my pocket in decades. But, oh, look at that. We've got like 6 that aren't ready. That's okay. I'll get a whole nother field. Nanner. So let's head over there. Oh, let's let's in fact head over here. Because this will be just like the forage harvester. I'm going to get about a half a row done, and then it's just suddenly going to stop, and I'm going to go, why did it stop? And it will be for the same reason, because I wasn't smart enough to fill a fuel tank. There we go. So that should do it. I'll never be able to get into that. It'll keep putting me in the tractor, but we can try. Yeah. We're going to have to use the side that doesn't have a ladder and just climb up on the wheel. There we go. And fill her up. Yes, indeed. I'm going to get a full tank. We are. Cool. What's left in this thing now? Ooh, down to 37%. So it's almost time to take that back and fill her up one more time. That's not going to turn, is it? No. Come on. There you go. And into your spot, man. Okay. On your way, harvester boy. So yeah, that new windrower for the, it's a little over twice the price of the old one. The old one was only like $7,800. But, yeah, much nicer unit to use. Puts out really good size rows. And it's, well, I mean, it's twice as big to start with. Right, we're getting 6 meters instead of 3. And, so yeah, what we get in each row, of course, is a little more, substantial, so we don't have to do as many rows to get a bale. And we will be baling all of it. But I want to do these first, not because I'm afraid they'll spoil if I don't, but because I believe our baler, the last thing we put in it was straw, not hay. And I don't have a lot of hay. Like, I mean, in the field. So I don't want to waste half a bale of hay by having it turn into straw, because that's what's in the baler. Let's open you up. Turn it on. Let's ensure we have a straw swath. We did not. But we do now. Okay. Wow, that's loud. Let's jump in. And away we go. We've got a wheat harvest. So the pigs will eat a little bit of this. The chickens will eat, well, their obligatory 2 cups. And other than that, this is as much for the straw as anything, to be honest with you. Because now that we've got both pigs and cows to straw, we need to up the ante a bit on that level. So that's what we're doing here. Now, I know last episode I said there was one more thing we needed to do down at the pig farm, and we never did do it. So we will try and get on that here today. Do-do-do-do. Yes, very nice. Hey, you're not going to manage that, are you? Of course not. There we go. And no, the cows weren't terribly cooperative while I mowed their field. Rather cow-like fashion, if I may say so. God, I always feel with this harvester like I'm about to miss the edge of the field, but and then I notice I'm starting to edge further and further and further over as I go. I don't know. Why is it at such an awkward angle? I don't get it. Did I really start out that bad? I didn't think so. Doesn't look that bad, so how about just to establish a proper straight line, let's come in a little bit shallow here. And let's hire up a pro. And they may end up leaving a bit on this edge, but we should have a nice straight line to follow from there on. Yeah, oh, still catching that. Just barely, eh? It's actually got quite a reach on the one side. The other side seems to be cutting just barely to the edge, whereas this side seems to pick stuff up 3 feet away from the edge. Ah, well. Okay. Alright, let's go do what I said I was going to do. And let's head out to the farm of pigs. Hello there. Because I do believe... What kind of a noise is that to be making on my video? My God. But at any rate, I do believe that we can call for ye old stockman. So what do we got here? First of all, let's figure this out. Let's come out of there for a moment. And let's actually go and have a look. So we have... How many did I originally buy of these? Was it 10 each? Couldn't have been, was it? I guess. So we're going to sell 3 of everything but the pinks. The pinks we're going to sell 6. So, we've got a pink there. Let's move... Is there anywhere where they don't stagger like that? Not really, eh? Oh, here we go. Okay. We can sell 3 of these. So let's move. Move. And move. We can sell 3 of these. Move, move, move. And we can sell 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What did I miss? Okay, we've sold black and whites, whites, and pinks. So we still need black piggies. Right? Or white piggies. What? Okay, what do we got left here? Okay, confirm that. Now let's see what we've got left for pigs. Okay, it's the blacks. We need to sell 3 black piggies. So, there's one. Let's move him. Boom. There's one. Let's move him. And there's one. And confirm. Okay. Now how is it looking? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Perfect. Alright. According to this, we've got... Oh, that's right. They're pushing the eggs into a box. We don't need to worry about it. Alright. So. Perfect. Didn't gain us that much, but we got a little bit of money back from that. That was kind of funny. That, oh, oops. Well, I suppose just as well. Because we're going to want to do this anyway, so we're not driving through the middle of the croppo. There we go. Let's go grab ourselves a tractor. No, we have a volunteer. Yes, okay. Except I'm going to give you a bit of a rest. We're going to grab this guy. Do-do-do-do. In you get. Nice. Is that little bit in the corner done yet? And there's what we're after, them fine little rows. Excellent. Yeah, we don't really need your beacons on, dude. Alright, let's get the pipe in. Let's get the snout down and start chopping up some crappage. I mean, if it does happen that the last thing in the baler was hay, then of course we'll simply pick up the hay first. But this way, I do in fact have that option. Boom! Yes, I knew it was going to hit the tree. And we're still not going to be far enough over. There we go. This is actually got a pretty good yield going on, I must say. Oh, there we are. We've left some finally. Dang it. Come on, spit it out. There you go. I knew it would want to spit that little bit out, but didn't want to wait till we were halfway across the grass section here before it did it. So, do remember guys, if you do like the farm sim videos, please remember to try and hit that like button. It's, any sort of engagement is what drives YouTube, basically. Even if you hit the dislike button, you may be showing you dislike the video, but you are in fact helping the channel by engaging with it, because that's what YouTube looks at when they decide to, you know, if someone looks up harvesting wheat and it's a choice between me and someone else for a video on it, then whoever has the most engagements, that's who YouTube is going to recommend. Even if I had 20 likes and they had 10. If they had 10 likes and 15 engagements and all I had was 20 likes, they'd win by 5 engagements. Heck, if I had 20 likes and they had 25 dislikes, they would still be the video that gets recommended. That's the way the algorithm works. So, yeah, comments, likes, dislikes, any of that sort of thing, feel free to pile them on. And if it is a comment, I will do my best to answer it. Sometimes they get lost in the shuffle, I'll admit. But for the most part, I do try to respond to questions. Or comments of any type. Doesn't have to be a question, of course. And I also have a Patreon channel if you guys wish to help the channel out that way, there is a link in the description down below. There's also links to some pretty good channels. Oldman 102 is down there, City Farmer's down there. There's quite a few. And all worth checking out. I highly suggest you do. $121 wage payment. The guy's finally cashing his check, is he? Really? $121? He did what? 3 rows? 4 rows? Man. When I worked for Farm Labor Pool, you work all day, you wouldn't make $121. And I mean literally work a, 10-hour day. In fact, you'd make about half of that, because I think we were getting about $6 an hour. Mind you, I wasn't driving a combine, I'll tell you that much. So maybe you get extra pay for being skilled. Oh wow, we're full already. Holy monkeys. Cool. I will not complain about that. Means more product. More product mean more money. I mean, a part of it is that this harvester doesn't exactly hold what some of the big ones do, but that's okay. We don't need it to hold 100,000 liters. Alright, there's half a trailer. Oh, we drove over the crop anyway. Look at that. Tittable, tittable, tittable. There we go. Get you out of the way. I did shut that off. Yes, I did. Hoop, pipe in. Let's get you set back up where you belong. Boom, chakalaka, boom. Go, dude. Hit your cruise control button, go. There you go. That's a happy puppy. You can do it. Yeah. This thing scores about a 3 out of 10 for maneuverability, I'll tell you. Whatever else it's got going for it. Turning radius is not high up there. No siree, babalooey. I can tell by that last sip of coffee, that's about ready to fire down the sink. But it's both a blessing and a curse, you know. I guess the blessing of it is that I don't drink nearly as much coffee as I make. Not that I'm overboard with it. I remember when I was younger, like my early days in the Navy, man, we used to sit in coffee shops for, 6-7 hours in an evening. You'd sometimes leave there at 10:30 at night. You'd finish your last cup of coffee and head home. Boy, I'll tell you, I can't do that anymore. But the reason dumping them out's a bit of a blessing now is actually because I'm really supposed to avoid high-fat things, especially like high-fat dairies, cheese, ice cream, table cream, which is what I use in my coffee. And I go through about 3 liters of it a month. But I'm going to say the blessing part is that I probably fire 1.5 liters of that down the drain in undrank coffees. So, yeah. In fact, probably a little more than that. Because I usually make about 4 cups a day. And I usually probably, in all honesty, out of that 4 cups, maybe a complete 1.5 cups gets into me. The rest of it just sits there and makes a funny ring inside the cup, Yeah. Oh. We're almost through this field. Like I said, hopefully the other one is behaving and has decided to fill in that last row. It's always something with that field, isn't it? It's either leaving a big patch or this time just a tiny number. There's always got to be something. Ooh, that was a strange little stutter. I wonder what the machine's doing. Wow. That's quite a bit off, isn't it? Unreal. Yeah, I'm afraid a straight line is just beyond my comprehension. Or at least it would appear that it is. Oh yeah, you're darn right I'm coming back for this. That's way too much to leave standing. There you go, spit the rest of it out onto the main row. Alright. How are we doing here? 86%. Every single time we're on the wrong row, aren't we? There's just no getting around it, man. So, I'm gonna be a real smarty this time. Keep an eye on it this time so I don't go racing across the length of the field for no particular reason. Stick the pipe out. Looks good. 98. 99. We're done. Okie dokie. Let's Get that little bit of straw done. Perfect. Perfect. I would imagine good advice would be never walk around that end of one of those harvesters. Yeah. Always try to deal with the end that doesn't have the chewy bits, you know? Because metal chewy bits in human beings is not much of a contest. We are such a freaking fragile little bag of water. Oh. Might as well shut her down. Oops, don't be rolling forward, dude. There you go. Such a happy little farm, eh? Look at all them cows. Little Beethoven's beef. Okay, and pipe in. Singer down. Zoom. And we still haven't quite filled that trailer. But we do have an entire other field of this. So. And like I said, next grow we're going to do corn. I might even do the same thing and do up both fields. And this is going to be corn that we're actually going to keep as corn, because it seems the piggies get quite a shortage of it. And I think maybe the because of what we're using, I guess, to mix in. I think I put soybean in the pig food mixer this time, because most of our most of our corn has been going into making coin. There you go. I knew there was a reason for it. So it looks like a cup. What is that doing there? Good Lord. Oh well. I can handle a couple of stray bits. But I do see that we're pretty much at the end of the episode, guys. So I will finish this this field off. And next time around we'll get the other one. And we should also... Well, by the time I'm done this, it's going to be awful close to that dark time. So we might start next episode with our little sleep for the night, so we can see what we get out of our last endeavors at the BGA. Because, I mean, there wasn't that much, but I'm thinking 25k maybe? You know? Wouldn't hurt. But we'll see. Alright, like I say, I will finish this, and yeah, whatever's left after this row, I'll do without straw like usual, so we don't end up with this thin little drizzle line of straw from one of these. Yeah. There you go. Hope you enjoyed, guys. I really do. Till next time, though, do take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.